and welcome to Fit and Be Fit. And the most important thing today is to breathe. So I know you're all alive and breathing, but don't stop breathing. We got to breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. In through your nose and out through your mouth. All right. So keep that kind of breath going no matter what. So even if you're holding your weights or you're holding your hands up, don't do that. All right. Just keep the breath flowing, keep the blood flow going. If you have high blood pressure, if we should have to put our head below your heart, don't do that. Just keep your head equal to your heart. Keep breathing there. So the blood pressure shows high or low, just keep your head above your heart. And the other thing is just make sure you're safe. So if we're doing something and you do get tired, just slow down. Try not to come to a complete stop and just do what you can do. So everybody's different and we're all going to have different levels of ability. And some people want a more challenging class and some people want a more slow class. So you just do what you can do and we'll all be happy that way. All right. So those are the safety precautions. And then just sitting in your chair, you're going to come wiggle forwards in your chair. So you're not using the seat back so that you're engaging your core muscles. So you're using your spine to hold yourself up and not the support of the chair. Make sure your feet are hip distance apart, and you can do that by taking two hands in between your knees and then just kind of wiggle your feet in so that they're that same distance and that your toes and heels align in the same place. And then as you sit up, shoulders back, have some nice posture. Push your head up towards the ceiling and just practicing some posture. Good morning. So that's all right. So we're going to sit up tall, and we're going to start with our warm-up today, and today is the leg day. So we're going to warm up with some stretches in the legs. So we're going to start with a figure four. So you can do that by crisscrossing one ankle over the other, or if you're flexible, you can bring your legs up onto your thigh. In and out again. We're just going to go with it. Have a loud enough voice to suggest. So here we go. Sit up tall, try to open up that hip so you can put your hand on the bent knee and sit up tall. It's called a figure four. And just breathe. It's a hip opener, stretching into the legs. So take some deep breaths. When you're stretching, you want to deepen your breath so that the breath and the blood flow will go to that area. So nice deep breaths. And then we'll bring your hands up to the sky. And we'll take a twist over towards that bent knee. So in this case, over to the right. And just hold in the twist. So you're moving the spine. Nice deep breath. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And one more breath. Just raise your hands up to the sky. And then we'll twist over to the other side. Include a lot of twists in our exercise program because twists keep your spine flexible. And the more flexible your spine, the more younger you're going to feel. So, breathing in your twist again. Inhale and exhale. And exhale. And one more breath. Back up to the center. Up to the sky. Untwist the spine. And just come back to seated position. And then the other way. So, crisscross. We're at your ankle. Up to your thigh. And you just want to open up that thigh. So, just press your thigh away from you so you can get your shin more parallel to the floor and just stretching into the hips. So deep breaths, inhale and exhale. So just some nice gentle stretching before we start working the legs today. So this is a back stretch. Inhale and exhale. All right, raise your hands up to the sky to straighten the spine. And then we're going to twist over now to the left side. And pause. And you can just open up towards the left side. Try to look with your eyes to the left. When you look with your eyes, it helps you to increase your twist. And again, keep your spine nice and long up and down so that we're not compressing the spinal cord. So inhale and exhale. And inhale and exhale. And one more breath. Raise your hands up to the sky and over to the other side. I guess I should start saying ceiling. I've been outside all summer. Raise your hands to the sky, now to the ceiling. Same, right? We can envision to the sky either way. Up. And nice. And twist. And then back to center. Raise up and come back. From here, we're going to just keep the soles of your feet together now in a butterfly stretch that opens up your hips in the opposite direction. So you can place your hands on your inner thighs. Again, when you want to sit up tall, we're just trying to get your knees out as far as possible, opening up into the lower back, into the psoas area. And breathe, inhale and exhale. And also a great ankle stretch. You're stretching the outside of your ankles, which is something we don't do too often, but it's really good to stretch into your ankles. Prevents ankle injuries. So try not to sprain your ankle. If you should move from side to side if you're walking, if it's nice and stretched, you don't have to have those concerns. All right, so let's raise your hands up to the sky and then reach down towards the floor. Again, you don't have to get to the floor. You just want to kind of press the sides of your ankles, stretching into your lower back, and then just taking some breath here. One more breath, and then we'll reach up and come back to your seated position. You're going to take your legs out forward. Now we're stretching into the front part of your legs by pointing your toes down to the floor. Remember, today's leg day, so we're doing a lot of considerable leg stretches. So that's just going to stretch the front part of your ankle even as we press the toes into the floor. We're going to add our lower back and hamstrings by reaching up. And then from your hips, keep your head in between your shoulders and just bow forward. And maybe you're only about halfway here, and then you can just rest your head and your shoulders down, bringing your belly button towards your spine and your chest towards your thighs. And again, just concentrate on the legs and the lower back. And breathing. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And one more breath. Reach out straight up. Reach up to the ceiling. And then we're going to put our heels to the floor. Point your toes up. And then you should feel it in your calf muscles. So nice stretch in the calf, the back of your legs now. And then again, adding your lower back, you're going to come down and fold. And remember, it's not about reaching your toes. We want to keep our body long. So maybe you're just here reaching, letting your lower back release the tension, or maybe you want to let your hands float down towards the floor. Either way, stretching into the legs. And breathing. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And one more breath, and we'll come back up and back to original standing position. Okay, so now we're going to stretch into the ankles a little bit more by taking up your right foot, and just like you're pushing on the gas pedal. Push on the gas pedal, point and flex, and then maybe making some smiles, and I'll imagine that you're all smiling, because I always say, put a smile on your face and a smile on your foot. So we can do that, and then we'll make some rainbows. Back and forth with your foot, and finally just circle it out. Move your ankle round and round, and then we'll go to the other way. Nice job, and relax that foot, and we'll go to the other foot and point and flex like we're stepping on the gas pedal. A little bit of gas, and flex, and flex. Nice, and then some smiles. Ankles and some rainbows, back and forth, and finally some circles. And circle the other way. And come back to center, back to starting position. Okay, so as you know, sometimes I teach a class called Ageless Grace. The first exercise tool in Ageless Grace is called Juicy Joints. Just what we're going to do to the lower body today. So we worked on our ankle joints. Now we're going to move up to the knee joints. So we're going to hold the back of your chair, take your right foot out, and just think of that knee joint going back and forth and back and forth. Again, you're engaging your core. You're not using your body to lean on the back of the chair. You're just supporting your body with your hands and moving the knee joint, which is a hinge joint, and it only goes one way, up and down. Extend and bend, back. Okay, so you feel like that joint is nice and juicy. We'll go to the other side. So moving the other knee back and forth. range of motion in your knee, getting the tension out of the knee joint muscles. Good. And then we're just going to alternate a little march, a little lower kick, just involving the knee. So try not to lift the leg from the hip. We're just using the knee joint. Kick, low kick. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nice. Come back to center. Sit up nice and tall. Next up, our leg would be our hip joint. We're going to start by straightening the leg. That's one way that the hip joint moves. If the ball and socket joints, that moves a lot of different ways. And we're just focusing on the extend and flex part right at this moment. And then we're going to switch sides. So bring that foot in, opposite foot out. Just lift and lower, nice and easy. Just warming up the hip joint. Nice. So try not to move the knee this time. Moving up into the hips. All right, come back to center, hold on to your chair. Now we're going to alternate. Legs straight, up, down, back in, legs straight, up, down, straight, lift, lower, return, straight, lift, lower, up, down, back, up, down. So you're using your hip joint and not your knee. All right, let's do 2 more on each side. Up and down, lift, up, down, lift. Okay, next, another range of motion is in and out. So you extend your feet out, in, so out, in. We're going to add our arms to get a little cardio now. So arms in and out for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back to center, back to your starting position. And now using the whole range of motion with your right leg, imagine your knee drawing a rainbow and then coming back in. So rainbow and in. And that again is moving from your hip joint. 5, 4, 3, 2, last. Come back to center, other side. Rainbow with the knee moving your hip joint. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So legs are pretty warm up now, so we're going to start with some taps. So right foot tap out, back to center tap for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other side, tap. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Other side. Now we're going to add another step. Heel, toe, back in. Heel, toe, heel, toe, and heel, toe for 3. Heel, toe, 4. Heel, toe, 5. Heel, toe, 6. Heel, toe, 7. Heel, toe, 8. Other side. Heel, toe, in. Heel, toe, 2. Heel, toe, 3. Heel, toe, 4. Heel, toe, 5. Heel, toe, 6. Heel, toe, 7. Heel, toe, 8. Good. Adding on one more element. Here we go. Heel, toe, kick, back. Heel, toe, kick, back. Heel, toe, 3. Heel, toe, 4. Heel, toe, 5. Heel, toe, 6. Heel, toe, 7. Heel, toe, 8. 9. Sit up tall. Other side. Heel, toe, kick. Heel, toe, kick, back. Heel, toe, kick, back. Heel, toe, 3. Heel, toe, 4. Heel, toe, 5. Heel, toe, 6. Heel, toe, 7. Heel, toe, 8. Heel, toe, 9. Heel, oh, I just got lost there for a minute. But this one, you know, sometimes I do that. I felt like that other side needed a little bit more. Now some jumping jacks. So regular jumping jacks, you can just make a big X, or a little bit lower impact would be to bring your arms down, lower, lower, lower. So at least an X, maybe all the way up top, and then back in, all the way together. All right, so we're going to do 8, of course. Count with me so I don't forget. Right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. I'm here, up there. Right now, modified jumping jacks. We're going to go forwards, out to the side, forwards, back. If you get confused, just try to do the legs. Forwards, side, forwards, back. Forwards, side, forwards, back. Well, we're going to alternate. So here we go. Let's start. Forwards, side, forwards, back. Other side. Forward, side, forward, back. I'll do it slow for now. Forward, side, forward, back. Forward, side, forward, back. Forward, side, forward, back. Forward, side, forward, back. 3, forward, side, forward, back. Forward, side, forward, 4. Forward, side, forward, back. Forward, side, forward, 5. Forward, side, keep moving. Just do the legs if you're getting tired. 6. Forward, side, forward, back. Forward, side, forward. One more. Forward, side, forward, back. Forward, side, forward, back. Good. That's 8. All right. Now double jumping jack. Out. 1, 2, back in. 1, 2, back. 1, 2, back. 1, 2 for 3. 1, 2 for 4. 1, 2, 5. 1, 2, 6. 1, 2, 7. 1, 2, 8. Jump rope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nice. Now next we're going to do some things with some weights. So if you have weights, use them. If you don't, you can use a water bottle or a shoe. Take 2 weights. Put in just behind your knees. So we never want to put the weights on our knees to add extra strain to our knees because they have problems in and of itself. But above your knees is your femur, which is the biggest bone in your body. And so that's a good place to put these weights. We're going to do some calf raises. So remember, feet hip distance apart. We're pressing the big balance part of your foot, the pad of your foot into the floor. Lift up the heels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now just the right one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And both. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Other foot, left foot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Both again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now some kicks. First a front kick. Kick it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Opposite foot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alternate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. Both weights on one leg. 2 weights on one leg. Just kicking that leg. Inhale. Exhale. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Other side. Switching both weights. Kind of a challenge round, I call it. Sit up tall. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Sit up tall, one weight. Now we're going to kick out to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alternate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. Both weights on one leg, on your right leg. Sit up tall. Remember, always using your core muscles and kick it out sideways. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Other side. Challenge round. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm so glad you keep the leg day. All right, back to single weight. Now diagonal. So diagonal across your body this way. Right, right to left. 1, 2, get your hip in there. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Sit up tall. Sit yourself up. And other side. Left to right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alternate. 1, 2, 3. Doing the can't get 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nice. Diagonal. Here we go. Sit up tall. Inhale. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Sit up tall. Other side. 2 weights on one leg, left to right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, standing ones. So the next one we did before with the rainbow, but this time we're going to add our shoulders. So just a little bit of a cardio. Up and over rainbow, up and out, back and in, up and out, back and in. 3, 4, 5. Hi, welcome back. Sorry, I lost you. 6, 7, 8. Other side. Up and out. 1. Lift that knee up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, if you want to make it a little harder, grab your weight. Here we go. Up and out. So bring those weights up. And we're doing one side at a time. And here we go. Up and out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Other side. Lift up and out and back. 2, 3, 4. Shoulder 5, 6, 7, 8. Come back to center. Here we go. Alternating. Inhale. Exhale. Up and out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Close to alternate. 5, 6, 7, 8. So easily distracted. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bonus round. 2 weights in one hand. Remember, we're lifting up and reaching out. Rainbows. Shoulder joint, hip joint. And 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Other side. 2 weights on your knee. Up, out. Rainbows. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nice job. Put down your weights. Next is our God position. So knees in, ankles in, thighs together, arms together best you can, elbows up equal to your shoulders. So this in and of itself is a great shoulder stretch, and you're opening, you're stretching your lower back and your hips. Then we're going to take it out as wide as you can. Elbows are still up. Your upper arms are parallel to the floor. Palms face forwards. All right? It's called goddess pose in yoga. We're going to come back together and out. Together and out. Hip joint, shoulders. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Next, grab your weights if you want to. Make it a little harder. Find a little shoulder resistance. Again, starting in, everything in, ankles together, elbows together. Lift up those elbows. Inhale, exhale, go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Weight down. All right. Next, using your whole body, a little cardio. I'm going to clap under your knee, lift up. There you go. Just like that. And a little bounce, a little rhythm there. Right. Maybe you need to bend down, get under there. Clap. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, little cardio there. All right, wiggle forward in your chair. The next thing we need to do is learn how to stand up correctly. Remember, standing is always an option in class, but I encourage you to try. So what we're going to do now is wiggle forward to the very front of your chair, so you're just barely hanging on the edge. Then bring your feet hip distance apart. Remember, you can do that by checking. Put your knees in between your two fists and squeeze those knees together. together. Make sure your toes are the same distance apart, and your toes and heels are going to parallel lines. We're going to bring your hands to your thighs. Press into your feet. I'm going to lift my foot just underneath your foot here, right in between your second, third toes, your first balance point. You always want to know where your balance points are because that's where we want to ride when we stand up. So sit up tall, press your balance points into the floor so you know where they are. Then we're just going to practice a bounce, 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 bounce. So just see if you can get a little lift off your chair. And if you can't, that's all. You just want to practice that part. We're going to add our breath and use our leg muscles. I'll show you first so you can just sit. But as you add your breath, just like when you're lifting weights, sometimes we add a little extra to kind of get that weight up. Well, that's what we're going to do with our body. So we're going to push into our thighs. Remember that big femur bone supports our body weight. You should push your feet into the floor. And as you do that, you're going to add your breath. It looks like this. Deep breath in, exhale, and engaging the legs as you stand up. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to practice that. And if you're not comfortable with that, you could just practice the bounce part. We're going to use 3 breaths, and on the 3rd breath, we'll stand up. So remember, pushing into your legs, not on your knees, but way back here. Deep breath in. Inhale. Exhale. And here we go. Deep breath in. Exhale. Push into those legs and rise on up. So right away, you're going to push your hip flexors forward. Check your feet. Magically, somehow my feet tend to separate. Launch your feet right underneath your hips and think of those balance points in your toes rooting into the earth. Very good. So take a seat down. Make sure you wiggle forwards to the very front of your chair. We're going to do that again. If you thought that was easy, you could take the arms out, crisscross your arms. So this time we'll use 2 breaths as we stand. Deep breath in, exhale out. Deep breath in, exhale. Here we go. Press into those feet and press your hip flexors forward using those leg muscles. And shoulders back, put your tailbone down, tuck your tummy in. We're going to do it one more time. So make sure the seat is there behind you. Wiggle on forwards. Plant your feet into the floor. And again, you can put your hands on your legs or maybe crisscross. And maybe this time, put the opposite hand on top. This time, you only have 1 breath. Here we go. Deep breath in. Exhale. Into the feet. Rise on up. And find your standing posture. Great. This would be a great time to have a drink. And we're going to meet at the back of our chair in a moment. And we'll put our weights up on your chair. All right. I should say, check your phone off before class. Okay. Remember, standing postures are always an option. They're not required. It's like anything in the class. Do the best you can. If you get tired, feel free to sit down. A lot of the things that we're going to do standing are just what we learned sitting, so you're welcome to do them again. And so we're going to start with our heel tap. So just a tap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Adding on. We did heel toe, back in, heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe, 3, heel, toe, 4, heel, toe, 5, heel, toe, 6, heel, toe, 7, heel, toe, 8. Other side, heel, toe, 1, heel, toe, 2, heel, toe, 3, 4, heel, toe, 5, heel, toe, 6, heel, toe, 7, heel, toe, 8. Adding on one more time, heel, toe, kick, back, heel, toe, kick, 2, heel, toe, kick, 3, heel, toe, kick, 4, heel, toe, 5, heel, toe, kick, 6, heel, toe, 7, heel, toe, 8. Switch side. Over to the other side. Heel, toe, 1, heel, toe, 2, heel, toe, kick, 3, heel, toe, kick, 4, heel, toe, kick, 5, heel, toe, 6, heel, toe, 7, heel, toe, 8. Nice job. All right, we're going to come to the side of our chair now. Start on the right side and doing some forward kicks here. So just a forward kick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. To the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Kick back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Come to the back of your chair and still using your right leg. Just come back a little bit. We're going to take it left to right across. So diagonal, swing the leg. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. Come over to the other side. Practicing your kicks forward kick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Side kick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Back kick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Very good. Come to the back of your chair and just a couple of steps back so you can swing your left leg out and across. Out, across. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nice. Now we're going to do some slow motion jumping jacks. So if you want, you can hold on to the chair, sit out and in, out and in. Or you can walk it out and in, out and in. A couple options, or you can take your hands off the chair. Remember, the higher your heart rate, the higher your hands are. So slow motion, out and in, out and in. 3, 4, remember, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. Double time, 2 bounces. Here we go. Up, out. Here we go, sorry. Out, out, in, out, out, in, out, in, tap, tap, in, tap, tap, out, out, in, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. Nice. Remember that modified one now? Here we go. Forwards, out, forward, back. Forwards, out, forward, back. Forward, out, forward. 4, forward, out, forward. 5, forward, out, forward. 6, forward, out, forward. 7, forward, out, forward. 8. Other side. Forward, out, forward. 1, forward, out, forward. 2, just your feet if you like. Forward, back, forward, out. What is that? 4, forward, out, forward. 5, forward, out, forward. 6, forward, out, forward. 7, forward, out, forward. 8. Now, same thing. You can hold on to the chair. We're going to add a little bounce. So, here we go. Alternating sides. Forward, side, forward, back, forward, side, forward, back. 1, forward, side, forward, back, forward, side, forward. 2, forward, side, forward, back, forward, side, forward, 3, forward, side, forward, back, forward, side, forward, 4, forward, side, forward, back, forward, side, forward, 5, forward, side, forward, back, forward, side, forward, 6. Keep going. Remember, you can do your legs if you want. That's 7. Forward, side, forward, 8. Good. So shake out a little bit more cardio there. Next, we're going to do some lunges. Come to the side of your chair, and we're going to step back with your right leg. As you step back, your feet are still parallel. So here we are, here, parallel leg. The leg goes straight back. You're on the ball of your back foot. And then your left knee is over your ankle so you can still see your toes. All right, so bend into that front knee. And then you're going to bring your right hip flexor forward. Lunge. Just a little low. Knee down. Come back up. Knee down. Lift up. So it's the right leg that's moving. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Come back to center, and we're going to step out to the side. Turn your toes just a little bit out, so maybe about a 45-degree bend, and you're going to sit straight back, down. Make sure your knees don't go over your toes. Knees are going out. Come back, squeezing your inner thighs. So it's a little plie. Down and up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nice. Let's try that on the other side. All right. So standing. Remember that feet hip distance apart with the two up. This same thing. Standing. Feet parallel. You're going to take your left leg now and step it back. So keep that same hip distance. Toes and heels in the same direction. You're on the ball of your back foot. Bend into your front knee. Put your hip flexor forwards, so it's a lunge, right? Then we're going to bend the back knee. Down, up, down, up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now take those legs back to standing and then out to the side. And turn your toes about 45 degrees. All right, and as you sit back, so make sure your knees don't go forwards, and then come back up, squeezing the inner thighs, down and up, down, 2, down, 3, down, 4, down, 5, down, 6, 7, down, 8. Shake out your legs, come to the back of your chair. All right, I'll try to figure out how, I guess let's try to see if you can see me. You're going to take your leg, I'll turn this way first, just to show you, then my back is to them. You're going to curl your leg. So just curl just like that. All right, so leg curls. Deep breath in, exhale, go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, grab one weight. We're going to do the same thing, but we're going to do, instead of a tricep extension, this time we'll do a bicep curl. So same arm, same leg, just looks like this. All right, so same arm. Here, breath in, exhale, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Over to the other side. Curls. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Both weights, if you like. Back over to the right side. Bicep curls, leg curls. So standing, feet hip distance apart. Deep breath in. Exhale, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nice job. Other side. Bicep curl, leg curl. Remember, the right side is straight as possible, and you're moving the other side. Deep breath in. Exhale, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nice job. Put down your weights. Come to the back of your chair. Feet hip distance apart, working into the calf muscles, standing up on your toes. Up and down. So toes and down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nice. Now put your right foot in the middle of the chair leg. That's your anchor there. And then we're going to just come up on that right foot. So you can flamingo the other leg. Up on the toes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nice. And to the other side. So now your left foot comes to the center of your chair. You're pushing into that balance point of your foot and coming on up on toes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now we went up. Now we're going down. So in chair position or squat, you can turn your toes a little bit so your feet kind of make a V. So it rotates your femurs inwards a little bit. Press your thighs together, but keep your big toes towards each other. And we're going to sit straight back like you're going to sit in a chair. And then come on up. Down and up. Right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. We're going to do that again. If you want to take your weights and put them on your hips and not use the chair, you can do that as well. So squatting, but it also puts a little balance. But as you sit down, squeeze those thighs together, and when you stand up, press your hip flexors forward so that you're using those leg muscles you want to strengthen to stand. So deep breath in, exhale, go. Down, up, down, 2, down, 3, down, 4, down, 5, down, 6, down, 7, down, 8. Good. We're going to drop one weight down. Come up to the side of the chair. And remember those rainbows that we drew. Now we're going to add an element of balance. So arm up and knee up. Rainbow out. Lift up and come back. Rainbow back. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. Other side. Rainbows using your shoulders and your hip joints. Arm up, knee up. Inhale, exhale. Rainbow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 weeks, bonus round. Over to the other side again. Rainbows. So sit up tall or stand up tall. Root your tailbone down to the earth. Find your balance points in your left foot. Inhale and lift and out. And out and in. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nice. Other side, rainbows. Here we go. So now right side is the anchor, nice and straight. Everything lifts out and in. Out and in. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. Nice job. I'm going to put those weights down for a moment. And now we've been doing a lot of moving. Moving is dynamic stretching or dynamic strengthening. Now we're going to do some static stretches and some static things. So working on a little balance. So I'm just turning so you can see for a minute. The first thing we're going to do is just flamingo. So take your right leg, put it back, engage your right toes. And then just think of balance. So you're holding on to your chair. Maybe you're not holding on to your chair. Maybe you're reaching your hands all the way up to the sky. All right. Just working on some balance. So find something on the floor that's not moving. And remember, just breathe. So breathe in your flamingo pose. Try to be calm. So, right. So flamingo. Nice. Good. Let's try the other side. So same thing. You're just bending your knee, but you're also flexing your foot. So really strongly contract your foot. Bring your toes towards your shin. And then you could reach your hands up to the sky. Maybe you want to have one hand closed. But just practicing some balance. Balance is also an important part of being physically fit. And as we mature, that part goes away a lot. So we have to really work on it extra, right? All right, and then come down. The next thing, in yoga, they call it tree pose. It's another way to do it. So you're just going to kickstand your foot now. So take your right foot into your left. And again, you can hold on to the chair. Maybe take your right foot off the floor. And the key here is you want to press your right foot into your left leg anywhere. So if you're down here, it's on your ankle. If you're here, it's on your calf. Maybe all the way up to your thigh. And then again, take your hands off the chair. Find something not moving. And if you fall out, you're really not going to fall too far. So don't let it be stressful for you. Just put your foot down and then bring it back up and try again. Right? And then let's go to the other side. So remember, always breathing as we practice some balance. We're going to slow down now and root your feet into the floor. Think of those balance points in your toes. And you stay in your tree pose, and this could be good for you. Anywhere you want to be in a tree pose, just practicing a little balance. So you want to open up the hips, strengthen the spine, breathe. Just think of working on your balance. It's very important. Good. All right. And then come back, center. One more stretch we're going to do. It's called the figure 4 stretch, and we did it seated before. So come to the side of your chair, and remember we did this sitting. You crisscross your ankles. Maybe you want to bring your leg up a little higher and crisscross that way, or crisscross on your shin. And then you're just going to sit down a little bit. You get that nice stretch in your hips and your lower back. So figure 4, open up the hips, breathe. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And one more breath, and then we'll come back behind your chair to the other side. And a little figure 4. So you can crisscross your ankles and kind of take a little seat down, putting your bottom back, or crisscross up at your thighs if we did before. And again, you can put one hand on your thigh, just open up that hip joint a little bit. Think of balance. Maybe take your hands off the chair. And you're going to engage your toes towards your shin. Breathe. Remember, finding something to stare at is helpful. Good. And then come back down. And then we'll come back behind the chair and just swing your arms to and fro. A little twisting on the spine. We call this empty coat sleeves. Imagine you're swinging those arms. Good. And then come back to center. Go bring your hands to your shoulders now. And just upper body side to side. Just from your shoulders. A little bit less of a movement. Good. Just moving the shoulders. And then come back to center. You can bring your hands down and then just your head side to side. Moving slower and slower.